Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Water Visions where I try to tackle the brutal quests with MR or lower rarity units. Today is the first time I'm going to tackle the Esper battles, the level 90 Esper battles, which are said to be tough. It's probably the closest this game's quote unquote trials are for now. If they bring trials, it'll probably be at a later date. But for now, this is the closest we got. And I have to say, it wasn't easy for me to do. I was really complicating on whether it could be done. And the one thing I was missing that I felt that I needed was a card that gives you area effect resistance. And thanks to my friend Darren, he pointed out that there is a card like that, and it's called the bloody moon card. Pretty much, I'm not pronouncing all that. Netherworldly Chrism or Bloody Moon. There you go. And thanks to having this card equipped, my units were better able to survive Ifrit's Hellfire attacks, and it just helped out so much. But before I get into this, I'm gonna go through the team rundown. But first, let's check on the missions. The missions for today's quest is no KO units, make an elemental chain of 3 or more, do not continue, do not hire a companion. So pretty simple. The hard part is trying to do the chains, but I was able to get that done thanks to having Crisis. I do not know how you pronounce her name. I'm just gonna call her Craig. So here's the team that I use. I figured I did go in the beginning to figure out what he was weak with. Then it took several tries to figure out the battle itself. He has resistance across the board except for Pierce. He has no resistance to Pierce. So my train of thought was to bring in units that have some Pierce attacks in their kit. And because he's naturally weak to water, most of my team comprised of water units. First, we have Tyrell here. Tyrell was a free unit that was handed out early in the game and keeps coming back. He hasn't gotten his EX level jobs yet, but when he does, he will return again. So I do highly suggest you get him if you don't have him. His main job is Knight, so he has access to breaks such as AP break, TP break, Trinity break, all played a role into this battle. Then I gave him Lancer for the idea of doing a bit more damage using Pierce, but I wind up using his breaks a bit more than his Lancer job. But it helped out in some cases. But this is the way I have the team set up is that I do have 2 Lancers, Ramda's main job Lancer, and then I have 2 Slashers. So Tyrell here could chain with either one of them if need be. But he wind up chaining more with Zonzo than with Ramda, because Ramda was more focused on tanking this time around. His support abilities, he has Viking Lore for HP and attack, and then he has Pierce Mastery for more piercing on his Pierce, and then I gave him Counter Thrust so that way he could just do more Pierce damage. As for equipment, he's with Titus's Brotherhood Sword, which was a sword we got from the FFX event. He's with the Holy Knight Shield shoulder plate. Mine is at +5, but doesn't have to be +5. I just need it for the stats, the more HP. There is no missile attack here. And then he's with Ziza's bells because knights really don't have much ways to generate TP. And Ziza is a easy accessible unit now that she's in the friend pool or arena pool, one of those 2. So it's easy to get bells now, and it really helps. He's on Golem because that's the Esper he is naturally resonates with, and it gives him more physical defense because I break Ifrit starts doing more physical attacks, so it just helps out. And the card he's holding is the Secret Orders card, which pretty much gives slash attack up for the party, so it helps him and Zanzan, and gives himself some agility. The downside for the Spirit Down kind of plays a role, but as long as Ramadan is tanking, then it's not so much of an issue here. Next we have Ramda. Ramda is our magic tank for this battle. She has a sub job of Spellblade, which gives her access to taunting spell, as well as ways to increase her magic resistance. So she has resist magic and magic barrier. Even though her main job was Lancer and the idea was to chain with Tyrell, it didn't really play a role because she was more focused on tanking than chaining. Her fate is way too high for my taste, and I was trying to lower this down, but I also wanted to get this video out as soon as I could, so it only went down to 90 as of recording this video, but I am bringing it down. The only way you can bring down fate is through the barracks, as far as I know. If there's a faster way, please let me know. But she served as our tank, thanks for her Spellblade job, and because she has Providence of Fire, which helps raise her magic attack resistance and fire resistance. And then I gave her Thief Lore, so that way she has more move and agility as well. Then as for her counter ability, she has Magic Guard, so she could take less damage. But I wanted to show you this over here. With her equipment and with her support abilities, she's at 15% magic attack resistance, but then she's also at 57% fire resistance. So she was there to take Ifrit's hit and the bomb's hit. Like, she just has a lot of natural. She has good fire resistance for MR unit, especially when you pair her up with the Tide Ring. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to try to get this video out as soon as possible, because the tower is coming up. It's probably going to be up by the time I put up this video as well. If you're a new player, I suggest you get the rings if possible. It's probably going to take several trips through the tower if you haven't done it in the past, but I do highly suggest getting the rings. They're easy to craft and very player friendly, so I do highly suggest that. The water ring gives more attack agility, attack and magic, so it doesn't matter who you put it on a water unit, they'll get the same amount. And the same thing for spirit and defense, and gives decent HP. But on top of that, you're also getting more fire resist, more water resistance at the cost of evasion down. So putting this onto Ramda where I want her to get hits, it just worked out perfectly. She has Smart Coal, so that way she gets more magic attack resistance and more spirit into her kit. And then I gave her Mont's Shield for even more spirit and more HP. The defense didn't really play much of a role, but it was there. She's on Siren for even more, for some slash resistance, but that didn't matter. I mainly had Siren so I could get the some more fire resistance, so that way I could build her up even more. And then she's on the Vow of Love card, so at the beginning of the match, Ifrit could be drawn to her and doesn't AoE attack the other units. And then the nice party attack up helped out everyone else in the team. Next we have Zonzo here. Zonzo mainly was here to occupy the bombs. And he did that using his thief sub job and using Steelheart on as many bombs as possible whenever possible. The more bombs that were charmed, the less likely they would attack Ramda, which means she'll generate hate longer. And I needed the bombs distracted so I could kill them slowly while I also dealt with Ifrit at the same time. Because Ifrit summons more bombs, and I still didn't understand how the bombs work. I know he would summon the bombs if he hellfire. So whenever he hellfire and there were no bombs on the field, that's when the bombs appear. That's what it seemed like how it went. But once I AP broke him, TP break him, he wasn't able to hellfire that much, and it just really helped out. I didn't have to worry about the bombs too much, especially when they were charmed. When they were charmed, they were going after Ifrit, and it just worked out perfectly. So if you have any Steelheart unit for this trial, this battle, use them. Use it on the bombs; they'll just help you out tremendously. His main job is Warrior Juggernaut, so he becomes a powerhouse once you break him to EX forms. I only leveled him up to 115, but I am working on trying to get him to 120. But again, mainly for Steelheart and then chaining with Tyrell. That was his role. D-Floor for move and more agility. Attack up for more attack power. And then Sword Guard so that if he does get hit by a Hellfire, he could try to take less of it. And then I have his fate at max, so that way I could almost guaranteed a land charm on the bombs, because it was at 97% when I tried to charm them. He's holding the Nagaroth sword for more attack power, more slash up. He is on Armor Alight, which you get from the Warrior Light event, which should be coming up soon if we follow JP's schedule. Warrior Light will be getting his EX form probably next month, I'll say, maybe. And this was part of his event. So if it comes back again, I highly suggest getting this. It's not a bad piece of armor. It helps. It gives some spirit, it gives some HP, and then magic attack resistance up. I think this is counted as a heavy armor. So mainly like knights, tanks. They're the ones who want to wear these. This is not considered cloth, despite it looking like cloth. So if you need a tank that can't wear cloth to do magic attack resistance, to have some magic attack resistance, then this is what you want to get for sure. And then for the Trustmaster, he's holding Etra's boxing badge just for a little bit more agility and some HP, really. And the crit help too. He's on Cactar because he's affinity resonance with Cactar. And then he's on a Place Unknown card that we got from the FF10 event, which just gives all the water units some missile resistance, which didn't matter, but the dexterity and accuracy up, that helped out a lot. Plus personal agility up because Zonzo's slow, very very slow, and you want to build up the agility as much as possible. Next up we have Crisis. I don't know how you pronounce her name. I'm just gonna call her Cray. I am so bad at calling people's names in this game. I really gotta take the time to learn pronunciation. But she's our gunner for the of the team. I mainly brung her over for two reasons: double shot, which does 2 hits and helps with the elemental chain, and for her sniper sub job for target share, which helps bestow Esper Killer and raises attack units surrounding her. One of these things happened in this video. The other sort of did it, and that was the target share. Only because she wasn't close enough. Maybe I pulled it off once. I'm not too sure. I did this several tries. But the main thing was double shot. I needed to make sure I got the elemental chain before the battle was up. But the nice bonus of having Esper Killer and attack up is helpful as well. So if you're able to pull that off, then by all means do it. Viking Lord for more HP and attack, and the Snipe Mastery for more missile attack and luck. And then she has counter smoke, so that way if one of the bombs do go after her, she has a chance of evasion. She's on Hero Ring for the to get the bravery at 100 and more evasion. She has the Bale's Gauntlet for magic attack up and the HP and some spirit. And then she's holding her own Trustmaster for the hate down, so she's less likely to be target. And I believe she only got targeted like once or twice towards the end, which is fine. She's on Touch of Silver, which mine is still 2-star, just for more evasion and missile attack up. And then she's on the card that really helped me helped me out big time. This is the card that helped make sure my units survived, and that's the Bloody Moon card. With it, party effect, area attack resistance up by 11. I don't have it maxed out yet, but this was just as fine. The accuracy up, bestow ability helped, and agility down was a downside, but not as bad. She's still relatively quick, so she was the best person to have this, especially to have the accuracy up. I could have put it on Tyrell, but it was just better on her. She was the best option to have it. But that area attack resistance just helps out a lot, because Ifrit does cast Hellfire, Ferga, a lot of area effect spells. So the more resistance to that and fire, the better. And then finally, we have our healer for the team, Fina, because I just love Fina. She's on her main job and sub job is White Mage of Lapis. She was there to make sure Ramda does not die. That was her goal, and she stuck to it, and I'm proud of her. Spirit for more spirit up for more spirits, so she could take magic hits better, and an innocent shot for the +1 range and more magic, so that way her heals come out a little bit better. And then she's on auto cure, so that way if she does get hit, she can heal back. Her equipment is the pod 153 for the unit attack resistance, because if she did get target, it was most likely a single attack, and for the HP. And then she's on Smart Coat for more magic resistance and the HP and spirit. And then her Trustmaster is Lorelei's bow. When she was not healing, she was trying to cast Doom onto the bombs, because I don't want them in the field. I have to get rid of them. It just makes it easier to deal with Ifrit when they're gone. So when she wasn't healing, she was normal attacking the bombs to cast Doom and hope Doom lands, which it did and didn't. It was pretty fair. So that helped out a lot. She's on the two-headed dragon because she's resonance with that. So what is it? Pretty much just because she's resonance with it, and it's a light dragon. And then she's on the card she's holding is the beloved Psychic Chocobo, which helps the party gain more agility and then more defense for her. So she was pretty okay at taking hits during this. And that's pretty much the party rundown. Like I said, it took several tries, but the MVP isn't a unit this time around. It's the Blood Moon card. And I'm going to work on trying to get this max if I'm going to continue doing these types of quests. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the battle, and see you guys next time. Alright, Ifrit goes first. Fina is gonna just stay put. She's not gonna do anything. Ramana is gonna move all the way up here, so that way Ifrit could go after her. Gonna magic barrier so she could take the damage better. Tyrell is gonna revitalize and stay put. Croesus is gonna aim fire because that's at her highest TP and move slightly over here. Hellfire was summoned, so that means these bombs show up.
Who should I crush first?
At least that's how I think these bombs are showing up, because every time he hellfires, or almost every time, that's when the bomb shows up. But I'm gonna Steelheart one bomb. That way I don't have to worry about it. Fina is gonna move closer to Ramada so she can heal. She can't target any bombs, so I'm just gonna stay put. Tyrell is gonna start moving closer. Ramada is gonna move up a bit, and she's gonna taunting spell. That way they can still attack her. Crit, crit, crit. It's always nice. Croesus should be yep. We're gonna try to disable this bomb in hopes it works. Alright, good. So now I don't have to worry about one more bomb. Fina, I think Fina could reach Ramada from here, so she's gonna cure Ramada. We're not gonna use Kuraga just yet. Oh man, those Faragas just hurt. We're gonna Steelheart this bomb. I'm not close enough. I should be in range now. We're gonna Steelheart this bomb over here. Just because he's furthest away.
I will protect everyone.
Alright, enough with the Faragas. Tyrell is gonna try to AP break Ifrit so that way he can stop with these fire attacks. Hopefully I don't miss. Alright, good. So that should help a little bit. Ramada is kind of okay right now. We're gonna see if we could cast Doom on this one. Let's see. Yes. So now that's one less bomb to worry about in a few turns. Ramada is gonna resist magic because I still believe she's being targeted. I'm gonna aim fire again just to gain some more AP. Let's see. Since alright, so I can start working on Ifrit with Zonzo, since three of the bombs I don't have to worry about too much right now. We're gonna just jammy edge. Alright, Ramadan's gonna need heals. So now I'm gonna Karaga. We're gonna taunting spell over here because I don't want to break the charm off of the bombs. Ifrit didn't do anything because I think the other bombs are in the way. Tyrell's gonna Trinity break. This bomb broke free of his charm, so we're gonna try to disable him. Didn't work. Oh well.
I've got your backs.
Let's see. Ramda's okay. So I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna try to doom this guy. Let's see if it works. It works. Alright. Ramada is gonna magic barrier because I'm pretty sure she's being targeted. Since they're done with their charms, we're gonna move over here and we're gonna steel heart this one over here. I'm gonna move over here. I have enough AP, so I'm gonna try again at disabling this bomb. See if it works. Alright. Alright, we're making progress. Ifrit has some AP. He has a lot of TP. Can I TP break him? Let's see what happens if I TP break him. Hopefully he can stop doing some of his stuff, but let's see. Ramadan's gonna need heals. We'll cast Cure, because that should be enough. Ramada, what to do? She's still being targeted, which is great. I don't have much TP left. Will this still target? Okay. We'll use our last taunting spell.
I will protect everyone.
Alright. Tyrell can TP break Ifrit, because I believe his stuff is up. We're gonna move up because we need you to start double shotting to build up chains for the mission. One bomb down. Zonzo could. Actually, no. Zonzo could stay where he's at, and still attack Ifrit, right? All right. If I stone throw, no. Ramda's next, then Ifrit. I gotta build elemental chains in. I'm low on AP. Can he be still timed? Yes, he can. Actually, that should help me out with the chain building. Let's still time him. All right. Let's continue healing Ramada. It didn't really help much though. Waterblade this.
Please ready yourself.
It might have helped in the long run.
I've got your backs.
Tyrell can Nighthawk. Fina is just gonna continue healing Ramada because why not? I'm too close to shoot the bomb. I'm gonna still time again. This way Crisis could go and I could double shot. I don't think I have. Oh, I could obliterate. Okay. If I move over here, I think I have space to obliterate. Now I want to obliterate him, build up the chain.
How do you feel about this? I will protect everyone.
If I move up here, I should be able to double shot him, and then I'll get the mission done for the chains. No, not target Ramada. Alright, so the elemental chain is done. Now I just have to kill Ifrit. I'm in a safe spot to not worry about Ramadan, so let's see if I can cast Doom. This guy, nope, didn't work. That's fine. Tyrell's gonna we're gonna power break. That way we could at least lower his attack a bit. I don't have any more TP to do anything, that's fine. It's all about just trying to get rid of Ifrit at this point. Alright. It's all about getting rid of Ifrit. Hopefully. Okay, so he has some AP now. That's not good. So let's just focus on Ifrit. Do I have arm shot? Yeah, I do. He doesn't have much HP left. That's fine. Hang in there. Alright, Doom on that one. So that's good. Uh-oh. Alright. he has like 6 AP, and he can still do stuff like that. I don't have any. Speaking of AP, I have none, so that's not good. Alright, so he produces crystal. I'm just gonna move up because there's nothing else I can do about that. Rally cry. Can I murderous blade? Alright. Alright, Ifrit's almost dead. Oh, come on. Why'd you move in front of Ifrit? Really? Did you have to do that? Oh, man. It's like they're playing bodyguard. We move here. We should be able to target you, yeah. Alright, Esper didn't do anything, so that's good. Doom? Nope. Okay. That's fine. You can attack me all you want. Do you have enough to kill? At least this bomb. Alright, so that's good. Alright, Zonzo. It's up to you. Can you kill Ifrit? Ifrit did nothing. Crit? Ah, he's still alive. No. Ooh. Okay. That's fine. Ramda, it's up to you. There you go. That should be all missions clear. That took a few tries. There you go. All missions clear. I got it done. I'm really happy about that. It took a few tries and I had to switch around some stuff, but yeah, that adding the moon card really helped out with defenses, so I have to thank my friend Darren for that. I totally forgot about the blood moon card and it adding area effect. I'm so hung up with UR cards that I just forget about some of the MR cards, and there's just so many of them, so it's hard to like memorize all of them. But I got it done. All missions clear. The next Esper challenge will be Golem. I don't know what to expect for that, but I'm gonna keep giving it a try until I get the hang of it, and then I'll post my results when it's done. But till then, see you guys next time. Laters.